Okay, we're going to go over this lab for the weathering and surface area. We'll be breaking down sugar cubes instead of rocks to learn how rocks weather and erode faster if there's greater surface area. The materials we have are right over here. We'll have these two small containers, just a cup of water, about halfway filled with water. We'll have this block, actually I'll probably use a smaller block. I'll use this block over here. And then two sugar cubes. No, you cannot eat the sugar cubes. Alright, so for this, those are the materials for the experiment. Also notice that I've got my area cleaned off. I don't have a lot of books and computers and stuff in the way. Okay, now for the lab, we'll read through this first procedure part, and we'll probably complete it, the first couple questions together. But then you'll be setting up the experiment with your partner and completing the experiment with your partner. So I'll be walking around to check on how you're doing, but you're going to be in charge. So the objective of the lab is to see how surface area affects the rate at which something dissolves. Okay? So probably what you'll do is you'll put your sugar cubes into the little containers. And then one of these we want to increase the surface area, so we're going to kind of smash it carefully without breaking it up too much. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, so I'll probably just do it a little bit. And you guys are welcome to smash them up pretty good. The next thing you'll probably want to do is pour water into each of the containers, equal amount of water in each container. And when you pour the water in, that's going to start dissolving the sugar cube, just like water would dissolve and weather away a rock in nature. But since we're trying to see which one of these works faster, which one of them dissolves faster, you're also going to need to have a stopwatch. So you probably use your computer. You can find, I think on Google, you can find a stopwatch to use on Google, okay? And then you just kind of sit back and watch and see which one dissolves faster. And then over here, you're going to be filling in the lab sheet. We'll fill in the safety concerns and the key questions and the hypothesis before we start the lab. And you notice over here, this is kind of the rubric and the directions for what you're expected to have over here. Complete sentences is important here. Over on this side, how will you investigate the question? So this is where you kind of design your experiment. Again, here are the key components and directions. It's okay to draw pictures and arrows and kind of a mind map for this section. That's your plan. As the experiment's going on, you'll be writing down some evidence, observations that you make, how long it's taking for each to dissolve. That would be some things you'd write down for data. And then after the experiment, you'll do your conclusion here. And again, we've got directions and key components to follow. And then after you're all done, on the back here, there's a couple questions that you'll need to answer in complete sentences. So that's the lab for this activity, weathering and surface area, and you're learning about how increasing the surface area will affect the speed at which rocks or sugar cubes dissolve.